What's up, y'all? You know what time it is? It's about to be that time.
Savage.
What's up, guys? We're back. Happy New Year officially, now that we are actually in 2023. Today we're gonna, discuss a lot of things. We're gonna focus on, just appreciating the previous year. That's what I'd like to do today. We did it last year. We had a fun stream with Chrissy, and if we're lucky, Chrissy will join us at some point. But we'll get into some things. The Reverie has been announced. The Reverie is happening. January 15th, 2023, 12 p.m. EST to however long it goes. And most, if not all of your favorite creators will be involved, plus at least one special guest. All right, gonna try for multiple guests, but
time you want to make your video.
We'll see what happens. Just updating the Discord real quick that we're live. Bam. There we go. All right. Let's check the chat. Koran said, proud that you're hosting this one. Thank you. I didn't even ask. It was a situation where the other creators were just trying to decide or figure out if we should do another one, and then people were asking, okay, well, who should host? And then a bunch of people just said my name, and then I came into the chat like, all right, well, I guess I'm hosting the Reverie. But I'm happy to do it. I'm glad. DK said this is going to be the best Reverie ever. Chin asked if Eddie will be there. I was just talking to him yesterday, and I told him, kind of what the gist of it is. I don't know if he'll jump in, but he's not going to be. If he shows up, he's not going to be there to talk One Piece. And Chin said, I hope Sawyer will be there. I did try reaching out to him, but he is notoriously hard to reach. I have not heard back from him, so, don't hold your breath on that one, but I did try. Okay. Yeah, I am working on a trailer. It'll take some time. Hopefully I can get it out. It's just tough trying to compile clips and go through people's things, find something that really, encapsulates them. It's a lot of time. That takes a lot of time. Barry said, where are we setting up the war room for the Reverie? We may need a separate moderator chat or something on Discord. You said excited for the Reverie. You gotta catch a 5-hour train. He'll catch the VOD later. Cool. Michael Acosta said, your setup is so clean, Reverie going to look so good on your channel, like Roger's base quality. Oh, hey, you know, let's do it up. It's, you know, getting the Reverie over here is not only a win for me, it's a win for all of us, so.
Another one.
Mr. Hyena asked, when is the next One Piece Reverie? Next Sunday. Sunday, January 15th. Around this time. So whatever this time is for you in your time zone. Well, a half hour prior. Let's see. Philippe asks, can you do more Hunter x Hunter streams? I do want to catch up. The last chapter that I read was 397. I gotta catch up. Yeah, let's see. Maybe I should add like a text bracket here for anybody that joins. Bear with me for a second here, guys. A little bigger. Anybody just joining can see that now. Alright. Will Teching 101 join me in my studio like I did in his video for his charity stream? No, there will be no special guests in person here. That was a special thing for the charity stream. Let's see. Yeah. And put the YouTube thumbnail red arrow pointing at it. Yeah. Let's see. Probably easier to read over there. Okay, so let's get into the best moments of 22. Basically, the way I want to structure this is, I want to hear from you guys, how you feel about everything. by the end of it, I think we'll have, at least a top 5 chapter, breakdown from me, probably from Chrissy as well. And go through the highlights. And it doesn't necessarily just have to be like highlights from like One Piece in general. It could be your favorite moments just being in the streams, in the videos. Favorite moments in the community. Favorite openings on the analysis. Like, I don't know. Anything. That'd be fun. People are saying there's no 15th month. All right. We'll make this easier. January 15, 2020. 12 p.m. Change the color, or is it just white? This is actually the best way to do it. There it is. And then I can just go like that. Yeah. Boom. There we go. All right.
Nani?
It's tough to make changes on the fly, guys, Jacob said that the Gear 5 segment is easily number 1 for him. So fun reading it, felt like a child again. Also being part of the One Piece community was so fun with all that hype. Yeah, I mean, everything with 1043, 1044, 1045, like that whole section right there was a pretty unprecedented moment, especially as someone that's, been in the community for 20 years. Like that was up there, and it's I wouldn't say there were too many moments of that level over the years. I would say the last time something like that happened was just the Reverie. Like the Reverie was a time where it really got a lot of people like thinking about things and putting together things, and that was a level of hype that I don't think up until Gear 5, nothing really like essentially matched that. And then before that, I'd probably go all the way as far back as Gear 4, and then Gear 2nd Gear 2nd was probably one of the biggest moments weekly. And I mean, the YouTube community wasn't, I don't even know if it was established at that point. 2000, yeah, I mean, that would have been like 06, 07. So YouTube would have been around, but nobody was doing reviews and things like that. So it was all just forums, but the hype on the forums was just insane. So I would... Ooh, he laughed. Yeah, you're right, Evo. That was a moment. That was a moment, yeah. The Reverie, then he laughed, then Nika in Gear 5. Yes, you are correct. He laughed was huge. That would be the moment that I would actually put that moment above Gear 5 for me. But the pure hype levels absurd. "507 Maz said Shanks Wi-Fi hockey." Chin said the Devil Fruit reveal from Vegapunk is one of the best for him. That was great. Chrissy's top 3 One Piece moments. At 3, the Gear 5 Luffy reveal. 2, Luffy telling the crew his dream. Aced. And 1, Momo's speech at the end of 1051. Interesting. Interesting. Evo said the 1043 Sideways Randy meme stream was the most fun I've ever had on this channel. Mario's L used the emoji and said this moment was legendary. Mark Creasy, the Leaning Legends #1. I mean, before we ended the stream, there were already memes in the Discord from that. That was great. Loggy said Luffy's 1.5 billion bounty was wild. Yeah, that's one of my that might be my favorite moment ever. Like I and I've talked about it before. That 903 just like might be my favorite chapter of all time just because of that. I really felt like we had reached a point where Luffy like finally got some recognition, finally got somewhere. And you know, I wasn't doing streams or anything at that point, but yeah. Tears reading that chapter. I was just like, wow, the boy made it. And that's why I have the poster that Crocodile and some of the other figures are blocking currently, but yeah. Mark said, no, for real. The Leaning Legend is my favorite community moment. I was in here crying, laughing. We had the birth of Dripper Scarfino by name this year. That was one of my favorites. And just the way that blew up to where other creators were saying Dripper.
Savage.
Barry super chatted and said, lore piece, the lore piece is real.
The One Piece! The One Piece is real!
Yeah. Cosmo says, how many figures do you get for each arc? All of them. Augie said Chuji was revealed as the lurking legend in 22. Technically, wasn't Chuji 21, though? Because, I mean, the 10... We started the year with 1036, so it's really like the King of Hell up to now. Which the King of Hell was not one of my favorite moments. But it was one of my favorite memes that I made for the channel. The King of the Hill one. I'll be the King of Hell. That got a lot of traction on Twitter. That was a good one. I like that. Will I get a Shaka figure eventually? Absolutely. There's already one that can be pre-ordered, but it's like based off of the fan colorings, and I'm just like, I'm not buying anything until Oda tells me what the color looks like. Like there's a group out there that's, you know, making the figures, and they have like every single satellite and all of this and Vegapunk, and it's just, we have no idea what the colors are. No idea. Like they made Edison like entirely all green. They gave Lilith has... there's like 2 Lilith figures that someone made. One had pink hair, another one had like blue hair. They're just guessing, you know? I mean, while I do hope that Shaka has like the gold and black, we have no idea. He could be pimped out in purple. We have no idea. Evo said, I don't even know King of the Hill. And I just think about that parody a lot anyways because of the voice. Yeah, Evo, it's such an American show. It's just, it's the most American, and I'm not even from the South, but it's just it's like a parody of the South in America. Lukewarm said, I remember Gear 5 figures with wrong colors. Yeah, Super Saiyan hair, all red. Like, yeah. Evo said, Shaka, Pimped in Purple. Good movie title. Barry said, so long as Chuji stays free, stays relevant. Yeah. Got merch runner Ricky in here. Dawn Knight said all the Don Cheadle memes were fantastic. Oh, the Captain Planet ones for Ryukyu. Green Bull. I had fun with those. Definitely. I mean, he was turning people into trees. Alright. And we had a win there too, because we said that he was not going to be a good guy. People thought he was going to be good for some reason. Thomas Sosa said, congrats on hosting the Reverie, Randy. Yes. The Reverie will be here. January 15th. A Sunday. Sunday. 12 p.m. EST. Oh, let's see here. We're gonna... switch gears for a second. Oh. You got the boy. Shout out to my man Ty. Big Ty. Flex God Ty.
Lavish bracket. In a lavish bracket. Gotta have it. Racks, I gotta have it. Beat my fabric.
He said, sorry I'm late, Captain. My nominations for Moments of the Year are Chairpiece at the Reverie. And you're teleporting into Tekking Studio. He said, what's up, Savage Crew? Give those W's to Ty.
Another one.
Shout out to Hosh Gerard for joining the channel. Big Ty's back at it again. We've announced the Reverie Ty. It will be January 15th, Sunday, 2023, 12 p.m. EST.
What's up, y'all? You know what time it is? It's about to be that time.
Let's see. Tyler said, I was just about to ask where Ty was with the Heavenly Tribute. Wow. My man called it the Heavenly Tribute. He said, I needed to see that Hansel so bad. Cosmo says, do we have an attendance list? Well, I was going to wait for the trailer to come out, but I can tell you some of the confirmations. I'm not going to reveal any of the special guests, but we're going to have Roger's Base, we're going to have Tekking, we're going to have King of Lightning, we're going to have BDA, Brago, Jay, we're going to have Joy Girl, Parvision, Hidden Island, making his debut on a Reverie, also making their debut on the Reverie Dawn of the World at some point. Let's see. My guy King Recon, Flying Panda, Laz, Townsy. Ty said, thank you for not making me burn a vacation day. Hashtag Reverie 2023. Yeah, I figured it'd be easy for you know, easier to put it on a weekend. Because I know there were a lot of people saying they were going to take off and all that, but maybe some people do work on Sunday, but, you know, we wanted to make it work. W's in the chat for Ty. My man. I do love the McMahon looking at the chat. I did reach out to Murphy Napier. She is on vacation that week, but she said she will be in the chat. She appreciated the invitation. She would have loved to be there, but it just wasn't in the cards for Murphy. Also, the other person that and I didn't hit this, but I don't know if I missed the lavish bracket, but you know we need the Hansel in there for Ty. He's so hot right now.
In a lavish bracket, gotta have it. Racks, I gotta have it.
We had the delay lavish bracket there.
Pay my taxes. Trust me.
I'm D King also will not be able to attend. He's going to be on vacation as well. Our tour will be there. See, Brandon King, member for 13 months, said you just had to be there. Hashtag table is real.
The One Piece.
Table.
The One
The
Piece
table
is
is real. Yeah. Catching up. Any word on Grand Line Review? Reached out to him, no response. So, don't know about Grand Line Review. Reached out to Sawyer, no response. But, I mean, he notoriously does not do reveries. Morge is going to be there. And no word on Manu. Threevil will be there. But the goal is, you know, anybody that can't attend, you know, I'm going to try and get them as the following Theory for Theory guests. So, like Zach, and I'm the King, like, you know, he might be the, whatever the break week is after the Reverie, I'll reach out to him and try and get him for, Theory for Theory. Joy Boy is going to be there. As far as I know, Vinland will be there. Parvision, he'll be changing diapers on stream, yep. Mr. Hyena asks, how long have I been trying to plan the Reverie? For a few weeks now. A few weeks, yeah. yes to teching, no to totally not Mark. As far as I know, he's distancing himself from One Piece, so I didn't reach out to him. Oh yeah, Virgo will be there to nap, I'm sure. How long's the river going to be? As long as people want to keep talking about One Piece. You know, certainly less than 12 hours, because YouTube gets wacky by that. We're starting at 12. I don't really want to go until midnight. We're gonna go, I would say, at least until 8 p.m. EST. So you know, I think we're gonna go for like at least an 8-hour reverie. But we'll see. All right. Have I reached out to Volume 1? I have not. As far as I know, are they caught up? Because I remember they were, like, catching up. Do I think we go to another island before Elbaf? No. I don't. Jetstormer, when are you going to do your top 30 most powerful characters? You don't want me to do that. Yeah. I don't know when that's going to be. Last time I did a top 30 was like 2 years ago over on Sensei Inc.'s channel. And I was just memeing. My friend. I was just memeing. He said, good luck on the reverie. You're going to be the best host so far. Heat on feet.
Savage.
Bro, we got the heat on feet, bro. Volume 1's current? Okay. Mark said power scaler Randy is menacing. Anton said Tama top 10 strongest for Randy. Tama was number 2 on my my list, like, you know, in 2020 or 21 or whatever it was. That was 2020. Yeah. Yes, Chrissy, you are a power scaler. Chuji number 1. He's a lurking legend. Number 1. Alright, so let's see. Switching over. Alright. So, what we have here is a tier list. All of the chapters that came out in 2022. Ooh. Chin wants me to invite the Pearl actor from the live action to the reverie. Yep. I'll get right on that, Chin. My guy Vern is in here. Happy New Year, man. Appreciate you. All right. So, first chapter of 2022 was the end of the fight between Zoro and King. It was the King of Hell chapter. The Izo saves everybody chapter. Yeah. To be perfectly honest, certainly not the best chapter of 2022. So, starting off the bang with probably, and keep in mind, guys, that like
Savage.
anything that is One Piece is still better than the output of most things. So a D is like a curved B usually, but we're gonna start there for me. It's an okay chapter. It's an okay chapter, but I also never felt like we earned the King of Hell moment. Like, instead of having that at the end, I feel that would have had much more impact if someone heard him say it. Or if it was like before the final attack, but instead it's just before he launches himself back onto the island. I don't know. Not my favorite moment. Sophoma said, I thought this was a Randy Troy channel best moments. It's that too. We just went through a whole bunch of them, and it's still that. But I am going through all of the chapters of 22 as well. Waffle Super Chat had said, other than you and Roger, do other people get a chance to host a reverie? Well, considering I have yet to host one, and I'm only hosting one for the first time, yes. The last one was hosted by JD Legend. The one prior to that was hosted by Morge. Before that, it was Roger. Before that, it was Mugiwara Matt B. Pretty sure King of Lightning hosted one as well. There have been plenty of other hosts, not just Roger. Roger's done several mini reveries since then, where he just gets like maybe 5 people involved. But this is going to be one of the, the big try and get everybody involved stream. Uh, 1037. More Luffy and Kaido fighting. There was some solid choreography in that one. That was the one that ended with Zunisha. This was a good chapter. 1037 created a bunch of theory fodder in the community, so I appreciate that one. I could put 1037 in the A area. Will Tekking ever hold a reverie? I don't think Tekking likes to do streams at his home. I don't think he trusts his internet. 1038, Kid in Law versus Big Mom. We got more Rizo action here. This was the Grim Reaper chapter. All of this Kazembo stuff that never amounted to anything. There's so many good chapters after Wano that I feel inclined to just put this one at C for now. Flirty Kaido added, get that. Ty said he's got to live in 144p today. He got caught. Oh man, I appreciate you. 10:39 main attraction. All right, Momo's struggling here. More kid-in-law versus Big Mom. It's where Law made the hole. We got the damned punk. This was definitely like the best part of the kid-in-law fight. So I'm okay with... So I'm okay with 1039 being like a B. Evo said, wow, those ads. What were the ads? Are they making sounds? Because I don't hear anything. We get the end of the kid-in-law fight. The end of Kazembo. This one was pretty good. M41, Komurasaki. I like this chapter a lot. This one was solid. We had Komurasaki, like, you know, being kind of menacing. Izo gets killed. We get this panel, which is one of the best panels in Wano, low-key. Yeah, that one's solid. Bilo said, we gonna compare your tier list to Morge's at the end? I don't even know what Morge voted for, so you guys are gonna have to do that. Okay, no sound, good. I need to hold a top 30 stream, said Safama. I don't know about that. Lucy B said Toei did an announcement that Gear 5 comes this year in the anime. Really? I was kind of worried that it wouldn't, that it would not appear this year. So, I mean, it's probably going to take close to the end of the year, I would think. this one. 1042. Gripper pulls up. Just for the dripper action, this is S. That's our first S. French Dodger said we talk about the Big Mom fight yet? No, not really. I mean, we just passed it. We kind of skimmed through it. $10.43. So 1043, I really love this chapter, you know, but in hindsight, I wish we sat in this despair a little bit longer, you know? It's still great though. So we'll go S with that. 1044. This is just like auto S. Just the how iconic everything is here. That was the resin chapter. Conrad said, resin boys, where my resin's head at. King of Lightning will not let me live that down. I still think it was a good idea. You know? When I started to think more about the properties of it and like Toy Man Luffy, like that's when it got cool for me. That's what, and like the coding ships idea, I still think that there's a possibility for it if Luffy learns how to like generate things. And I mean, essentially he has with the goggles now. So there's still a possibility for some of the applications of what I was talking about. It's just not resin. And I saw my guy Chad Ocho in the chat. He was helping out with all of the polymer knowledge. All right, 1045. See, this is like giant Luffy. It's something I've wanted for years and fueled the Tamate Bako theory. This is when we got the Tamate Bako theory, which is one of my like favorite theories that I've come up with, like in 22. So that's an S. The thing here is that I feel like we need an SS tier. Because a lot of this stuff is great, but we need to make sure that at the end of it, we only have 5. And I already know a lot of the stuff in Egghead is going to be in the 5. So I have to make the SS tier. And nothing's going to go into the SS tier until we've filled the S. Except for one chapter that I already know. It's definitely going to be there. The what theory? The theory that the pills from the Tamate Bako box are connected to Nika in some form, and possibly the Sulong form, because they made Hody turn white and gave him red eyes. So when Luffy said that he turned pure white, and then when he fell out of the form he turned old like Hody did, then I came up with the theory that everything has to be tied together there, and that's why Stussy went to Whole Cake Island to get the Tamate box, because the world government wanted the pills because they're connected to Nika in some form. All right. 1046. Rizo. Well, here's the thing, though. Where my Chuji's at. 1046 had Chuji, though. 1046 had Chuji. I'm not moving on until I see some Chujis in the chat. There they are. There they are. There's all the Chujis. Got the lurking legend Chuji. God tier. I don't even have to look at the rest of the chapter. 1046 SS. SS. It's got Chuji. Chuji. So I actually did like this chapter more than most people. There were a lot of people that were upset with this, upset with like the Rizo focus and all this stuff. I mean, my man grabbed lightning at the end. It's basically I would go. So I mean, while it's of course funny and everything, and we have Chuji in the SS, this is really probably like an A chapter. K-Pro-N said, what if the pills only work on fishmen because they're non-human and it kind of emulates his own awakening? Potentially.
Savage.
But we're going to put this all the way at the top of A. Barry said that's her favorite panel. I mean, it's a phenomenal panel. Phenomenal. 1047. The Momonosuke flashback. Yeah, that was good. All the hype of Luffy grabbing lightning and the 2-week break for him to throw it and miss. You guys remember that? Yeah, so this chapter was decent, but I don't think there was a single thing in this chapter that was like, wow. So I'm gonna take 1047 and I'm gonna put it like at the end of B. Main D Moon said, Randy, well-timed, crafted time for the reverie. Let's see, 20 years. Okay, this is 1048. Kaido goes into what we still only presume to be a magma form. We get this other flashback. We get a reminder that Wano's been hurt. And then Denjiro shows up and kills Orochi. This chapter was okay. I appreciated the reminder of everything with Wano, but I still feel to this day that it would have been better if the townspeople did know what was going on while it was happening. It would have had more impact. I'm going to put that there. But I'm going to put it at the top. Because it's kind of a B chapter, but I don't know. I can't make everything great. All right. 1049. The random Kaido flashback that didn't tell us all that much because it wasn't very long, but did tell us enough to craft our own theories. I wasn't as upset with the length of it as most other people. Then we've got schoolboy Joseph Collins. Oh no, wait. Yeah, he's Joseph. Running away. Raizo saves everybody with water. And Luffy beats Kaido. Kaido falls into magma. 1049. It's like a B. Emil said not really that good of a flashback. Yeah. But it really just comes down to Oda really trying to just hold information back. He wants to hold it back until it's time. Because if we're supposed to learn anything else about Kaido, it clearly will tie into the end game. Matthew Humby said, "Cheer ye the savages." One of my favorite Yamato panels. Not too fond of the character, but I really did like this moment. I like that as well. All of this was great. Yeah. I would say 1050 is an A. Yeah. Let's see. Wrench Dodger said Kaido flashback has to be one of the weakest we ever got. Not regarding length, but depth and motivation. We know as much about Kaido after the flashback than we did before. Bad flashback. I don't know. I disagree with that because there were some things to pull from that. When you read it, there's almost an implication in the flashback that he may have betrayed Rocks. And that was something that we didn't get anywhere else, and that may be me reading too deep into it, but the idea that like he left God Valley or left them behind, it gave me the ability to spark some theories on did he side with the world government temporarily? because throughout his flashback, it's showing how much regard he has for the war government in a weird way. Like, it's almost like he's admiring them. And then to the point, it almost explains that he's essentially trying to emulate them. He's trying to be the celestial dragon of Wano. So, have his own slaves, have his own land, like... So there are some interesting takeaways from it, but you have to look really deep. Wrench said, yes, Randy, yes. How do we have this fight and the people of Wano are literally unaware? It was that Oda wanted to give them peace. That they've had 20 years of strife, so why, like, basically give them a heart attack that their land is going to, you know, blow up? But that's where the drama comes. Like, if those people down there knew, then we would have so much bigger of a, like, an ending moment, because they would have been on the edge of their seat like we would have been, you know, for Luffy to beat Kaido. You know, it's like, I always wanted the same vibe as, like, the end of Skypiea, you know, where everybody's on their little boats and they're trying to get away, and like, that's what really should have happened. And then they would have their party and have that relaxation. But Oda chose to do something different. He wanted to have everybody have that moment. So he had Law basically recreate Corazone's fruit and everything and silence the explosions and everything. And then there's just, this thing just happens and they're completely unaware. But that draws tension away. Really does. Vern said, am I in a match with John Cena? Because my time is up. And his name is John Cena. He said, I'll see y'all next week. See you next week, Vern. Yeah. When does 1072 come out? In 2 weeks. Alright, 1051. Anyway, I'll be sailing with you from now on. Yeah, let's see about that.
You lying? Why you always lying? You lying? Why you always lying?
Oh my god.
So that was a f***ing lie.
Woo! Alright. This is the Tama flashback chapter. This is the chapter that one of our longest running theories, people in Japan went and said, hey, this here, this says Kurozumi.
Another one. Another one. Another one. And another one.
Oda didn't explore it at all in the way that I wanted. but a win is a win. And off the strength of that, S. Tama is in danger. Brent said we did get the cruise full meme, so I take this as an absolute win. Okay. The Emperors fell. We had some Drake action there. Hawkins died. Izo died. We got another win with the Ashura Doji being dead. Nobody believed me.
Another one.
And then Green Bull's on his way. 1052. 1052. We're gonna say an A. That was the Everybody's Dead chapter. We got the somewhat vague idea that Big Mom might be alive based on this. In 1053, new emperors. We got these bounties. You know,
Another one. Another one. Another one. And another one.
Savage.
This was phenomenal. This was phenomenal. This chapter came out, and literally everybody was like,
Randy, yeah.
We had Green Bull out here with the catching some bodies as well. That panel, this is S all day. This is S all day. S all day. The Road to Laugh Tales, don't care about these. Dima said that I will take basically any reveal as a W. Not unless we've been talking about it for quite some time. So, that is not how the channel works. Yonko Buggy, exactly. Shout out to my guy, DK. He said, you and Chrissy are my two most watched Twitch channels in 22. Thanks for the memories last year. Looking forward to the ones in 23. My man. Appreciate you, DK. And hope everything's going well for you on Twitch as well, man. Babel said, first stream of the year. You know this. Oh, just in time.
Someone say, Chuji?
Mars asleep.
What? Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Let me get you.
He just fell asleep.
Take the picture.
Okay, I take the picture. Hold on, I have my notebook. I have my notes. What's good, people? Hi. Happy New Year. Happy Happy New Year. Hold on a second. Oh, this is done. I just did a cardio workout with Mars in my arms. That's how he fell asleep. To the Black Eyed Peas. There was like a Black Eyed Peas workout I found. I just did it. I was like, okay. I was running out of workouts. Okay. GG, yeah, see? You know, I know, you know, like, I finished and the workout, and Mars fell asleep in my arms, and then I like put him down, and then I went, I gotta put my Chuji shirt on. I gotta change. I gotta put my Chuji shirt on. So I threw it on. I ran in here. And especially when you guys were talking about Chuji, I was like, oh my God, I gotta do that. What am I thinking? You know, I know like Chuji was started in 2021 technically, right? But his real fire was 2022.
Yeah, that's why we we have to appreciate chapter 1046 for what it is, for giving us that Chuji panel.
Yeah, like move over Mickey Mouse, you know? A new mouse is in town. His name was Chuji. Yeah, so yeah, I got the
What happened to 1046 on the
Oh, Barry, thank you. My co-captain is here. Everybody take a seat. Class is in session. Thank you. Thank you, Barry. Co-captain, love it. The Tarot Pirates. Okay, so what's going on? Because I missed a little bit because I was dancing. So
I started doing a tier list on everything, and we're getting close to the end of Wano and to the all of that good stuff.
Chrissy, who's your favorite Black Eyed Pea? It has to be Will.i.am, for sure. Like, fast answer. I do like Fergie, but it's Will.i.am, for sure. Yeah. Is that what we're saying? Sorry, more important. My favorite Black Eyed Pea. Love it. Okay. So what are we at? What are you talking about?
All right. So then we're back from Oda's break. We got the I've just been going through this stuff really quickly. You know, so then we got like the Green Bull fight. Shanks pulls up. Shanks says that he wants to, find the One Piece. They had this, which is an S tier panel, the only panel of Vivian in a very long time.
Mila says, we're talking about how Buffy is Luffy's mother. Great theory. That makes Luffy a son of a slayer. Very interesting. I like it, Mila. Let's...
In every generation.
Let's look into that one. A Luffy is born. The will of D is strong in Buffy as well, so it makes sense. Inherited will. All right, let me look. I want to see what the list is right now. Let me just look.
Let's see.
Okay.
I'm tempted whether 1054 is
it's not S.
Is S or top of A.
I would say A or B. I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? I love the Shanks, but it feels...
The Shanks and all the stuff at the end, yeah. The Green Bull stuff,
It's okay. You know what? The Green Bull, I was all excited when he arrived, and then to me it was a little bit of a letdown. Like, I was so upset how quickly that ended, because I thought his design character was cool, and I was excited for some, like, Poison Ivy-esque powers coming about. So, for me it was a little too short with Green Bull for me to think that it was like a great chapter. And the reason why I'm being so tough on that chapter is because I went back and I started taking some notes in the morning and going through all the chapters myself. And I found in this year, you're probably going from beginning to
I went beginning to end.
So I went backwards because I'm lazy. It's because I did TCB and I just kept hitting previous. So I went backwards. And I kept, and actually reading them backwards is quite interesting because you're just like, oh yeah, that happened. That's right. Wow, that happened too. And that happened. And then that happened. Wow. It's like backwards and forwards. It's still as shocking as how much happened after Wano ended. Like, I know we're not there yet, but I just gotta, I pretty much put all my notes as like we'll get to there. So just continue, once you get to the end of Wano, because you know how I feel about Wano, but the only ones I like from Wano are 1043 of this year, because I like Wano last year way better than, because you know it's the end of Wano, so it's not too much of Wano, but I liked 1043, 1044, and that's it. And then everything else is after 1058. Chrissy looks science. I am not. I just had too much coffee. That's why. This is me when I have 2 cups of coffee instead of 1.
Lucy asked if I watched Avatar yet, since I'm a James Cameron fan. I am a James Cameron stan, and I'm a bad stan because I have not gone to see it yet.
He's not a bad stan. It's just we've been like really busy with planning the Reverie and the channel too and everything. It's tough to go see a 4-hour experience, you know.
Yeah, there was a couple of times where I almost went, and then it was just like the things just kind of got in the way. I am going to see it though. And
with Christmas and with Mars's birthday. I mean, my gosh. Hold on. 2 cups of coffee and already the night. Oh, also a cup of green tea to start my morning. So, what was in the coffee? Cinnamon. Cinnamon.
All right. Okay. So we got 1055. Rizo got the suck. We got the information on the poneglyphs. Law, we can't just have Robin get her own moment. Law's got to pull up too.
Oh, this one was actually pretty good.
But this is okay. Good. This is lore piece.
I'm gonna add that. 55. Okay, that was pretty good. The end of, not the end of Wano, but like the.
Yeah, this is Wi-Fi hockey chapter. This is solid.
That's a good one. Because I loved everything with Robin in it. Anything that had like Robin highlighted in, I'm gonna give it a big W. Always. Just anytime when my girl's featured, you love to see it. See.
I'm gonna put it in A.
Yeah, I think it deserves that.
Then let's see. 1056, Cross Guilds.
Is this when it was just they saw it?
This is when they learned about the poster reveal, and then like saying the goodbyes. Caribou listens in on hearing about Pluton. Tama gets confirmed as a apprentice.
Yeah. Personally, I give this one like a B or a C. It has the poster, but like the whole chapter is pretty mid, except for the poster.
The poster is like this is the best panel of 2022.
True.
This is arguably the best panel of 2022.
True, but I consider the Cross Guild chapter 1058.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I don't know, like
for sure.
Yes,
we got the man marked by flames here. It's time for me to finally live like Odin
sorry, that
did.
brings it down to a B or C, just that panel. Misleading.
And then
Chrissy's spitting right now. Thank you. Oh no, don't.
You lying? Why you always lying?
And we went on a 2-week break also. Yeah.
So that was a f***ing lie.
Come on, you got it. Like it's weird because it's like you got the poster, which is like
right,
wow, and then you also got
top of A.
All right. I guess a top of A. Come on. All right.
The Cross Guild poster is there.
Sure, but you have the misleading Yamato poster, right? The panel right after. It's like ooh. It's like a and a ooh.
But the man marked by there's a lot of stuff going on here.
Okay, the man mark. That's true. Okay, that's right. They have the convo about the man marked with flames. Okay.
We also found out that Carrot is not joining.
Okay, that's true.
Confirmation, no Carrot.
I don't know. I still go with my BC. I'm still staying strong on that. That's okay. Agree to disagree. It's okay. You know. That's what I'm saying. All right. Where are we at now?
10:57.
Okay. Did I block this from my memory? Yes, I did. You're like doing it. It was just so painful. Oh.
Nani? I do what I want.
All the Yamato fans.
God. Oh my God.
No.
Also me. That was kind of me too. I was just like, I was surprisingly very upset she was not joining. I don't know. I didn't realize. Oh.
That's what Oda did to Yamato.
Yeah, just like. Oh. I requested that one. Can I cry? No, it's just, man, it's like just oof. That for me, that has to be worst. Okay, no, second worst moment of 2022 for One Piece for me was that. I have a number one though, but that's my number two. That's my number. That's number two worst moment of 2022. I'll stand by that. It just. That was harsh.
Yeah.
That hurt. That really hurt. Like, why'd you do that to me, Oda? Why'd you do that to us? Oh, I agree, Michael. Right? He can't keep getting away with this. Needs to be a soundbite. Can't keep getting away with that. Jesse, do you got that?
This moment right here.
No, that's the worst moment. That's worst moment. That's the one exactly was in my brain. Worst moment, 2022, One Piece. One Piece is great. Worst moment for me. Oh my God. Especially because, like, I love Hiyori. Love this character. That hurt me. Hurt. Oh my gosh.
Nani?
But I was laughing. Chin, I was laughing because I'm masking the pain inside of myself. I mask a lot of pain with.
He can't keep getting away with it.
Sometimes you gotta laugh instead of cry, Chin. You know.
Another one.
Oh my God.
Fable, member for 18 months, said Jimbei joined. Yamato doesn't join. Plus no carrot equals thumbs up. Yes.
It was more like not so much. Okay, it was not so much that I was sad that Yamato wasn't joining. It was more I was just really sad because Oda got me hyped that she was joining, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. Like I'm excited for this, and
What the?
yeah, exactly.
This is legitimately, in my opinion, probably the worst chapter in the entirety of One Piece.
I agree. I mean, yeah.
It's just tone deaf and rushed for no reason. And then Oda has to like make it up 2 chapters later by throwing a flashback in.
That chapter, I'm gonna say it, and then we can go back to like the positivity and everything. That chapter, I remember, if you guys remember, in in the chat, I did give it a 1 out of 10, and I mean it very much.
Yep.
Very much at the bottom for me. Always.
And in hindsight, it's as close as somebody could get to that number for me, I guess. My man Fable said Hiyori learning nothing from her experiences makes me feel better about my own personal failures. 8 out of 10.
Fable, that is actually a very positive way to look at it. That's a good point. But I still, I don't know.
But then we went from
emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Sorry, Mel, I know.
We went from probably the worst chapter in One Piece to one of the greatest chapters of One Piece. The disparity was real.
Yeah, and even go back to that panel. Just show this panel.
This is one of the greatest panels ever, and top 3, if not top 1 of 22 for me.
And also, I just want to say something, because we were saying best moments of the community and everything. If you guys have time, go watch. It's my favorite reaction to this chapter. Go watch JD Legend reacting to this chapter. And get to the part where he reacts to this panel. And it's one of the funniest moments of the One Piece community. He gets out of his chair. He's screaming. It's hysterical. It's one of my favorite moments.
Well, we're both crocodile stands. So
no,
this is
he was he's pulling Buggy's hair. He just kept screaming that over and over again.
It's about to get spicy.
It was so savage. Crocodile's just has got freaking Buggy by the hair. It's just
and then
so good.
But on top of it, not only did we get the Straw Hat bounties, we also got the Cross Guild bounties, and we got the reveal that my boy is in the Billies, which people laughed at me when I said Crocodile would be in the Billies, and
Another one.
This chapter was Ric Flair energy personified.
Woo! Yeah.
It's just so good.
So good. Yeah.
My boy Parvision's in here.
Hi, Par.
With the dad vision.
Dad? Yeah, congratulations. So amazing.
So this is definitely SS, because this is one of my favorite chapters of all time. Spoiler alert, no matter where we land on this list, 1058 is my favorite chapter of 2022.
Wow.
More so than the Gear 5 chapters, because that's how much of a crocodile stan that I am. So, Luffy never had a chance.
Yeah. I will reveal soon my favorite chapter. 1044 is one of my favorite chapters of the year, but it is not my number 1.
So, then we've got 1059, the Kobe incident.
Now this is my favorite chapter of 2022. By far. This chapter had, I feel like, that SNL skit, this chapter had everything.
Surprise,
the hottest club downtown. This chapter has everything. It has Kobe. It's got Boa. It's got Blackbeard. It's got Rayleigh. Okay? It's got even more. It's got Marco. Can we keep going? I remember it's sorry to keep using memes, but it was literally you ever seen that meme format where the guy's he's back. What's his name? The guy that just keeps getting his mouth gets wider and wider.
Are you talking about the Vince McMahon meme?
Yeah, that was me reading
this one.
This one.
Yeah. Well,
that guy, but it's not that meme. But he's really excited, that meme. That was me reading the chapter because it just kept getting better and better. Yeah, Seraphim reveal as well. It's just wow, what a chapter.
This is what took it down a notch for me.
Okay, all right. Well,
so I love this. I love this chapter, but then it just has the Marco and Yamato stuff thrown in there as basically correcting. It's like the course correction for Game of Thrones. If they could have gone back and changed some things, oh yeah, we forgot about et cetera, and it's just Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to have Marco and Luffy have a conversation.
Marco, like some sort of closure of Marco.
Yeah,
at
no,
least.
but it's forced closure. It's
Okay,
closure
good
and it's
point,
good,
yeah,
but it's
but-
forced closure. Everything after that moment
Oh my god.
is sensational, except for Yamakaji. This dude is a hard pass. This dude is a bum of the highest order. This dude, like, he is a vice admiral, but
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
like, he gets like so low diffed. So low diffed. We get the introduction of the Seraphim. We get Blackbeard.
Yeah. Oh my god. Such a chapter.
We got Kobe. We got Boa.
Boa.
We have one of the supreme. This panel is
Oh my god. Look
is
at that.
top 5 of 22.
That could be a poster. You know what I mean? Like that could be just it's so cinematic. And that's another thing too, I want to say. I'm no art critic or anything. But after
You too, Vice Admiral Yamakaji? You too?
I'm no art critic, but I will say this, that Oda's drawings and everything just got more clear, concise, and better after he took that month break. And I'm really glad he did, because every panel, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a clear difference.
Oh,
There's
Tony's back.
Oh yeah, there's more detail. It's I love how he's been using more wider panels. I feel like a lot of Wano was just like very small panels where you're like, whose arm is that? You know, who's saying what? You know, a lot of people squished into one panel, but he's really like coming into his own, like this. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
No, but I mean, it's just also.
You know, Chrissy wants a poster of Blackbeard choking Boa. You don't need to put it that way. Jeez. My God, you're right. What's wrong with me?
Mario's
it's
L
just
said
really
manga would
cinematic.
never. Yeah.
It's so cinematic. It's beautiful. It looks like a movie.
Oh, it's sensational.
It's great.
And then this guy shows up. You know, it's just. It's just.
he's wearing chanclas, and
Well,
just-
he's always wearing chanclas.
but
Like,
he
he's
can pull it off. You know.
yeah, well, I mean, he's Luffy's mentor. You know, chanclas teach chanclas.
That's true. Mentors always wear chanclas if you really think about it. In a lot of like manga, they're always wearing chanclas.
I just can't have the toes out. Can't. It's not. It's just not drippy. It's just not.
Although
Barry
it was
said my
revealed-
manga stocks on the rise forever.
Yep.
Yamakaji hate is unnecessary. Nah. Nah.
This one, let's see.
Oh wait. So 1059 in the conversation for SS.
In the con. It's my number one in the conversation.
All right, so we got 1060 here. Fable said the Boa agenda peaked this chapter, and we love it. Yes.
Yeah, it's so good.
All right, so Luffy learns about Vivi and Sabo, and this one wants to go save Vivi.
I liked this one a lot, actually, and I did highlight it, and I put a note saying, so good. And I loved it because of the crew interaction. That's what made it so good for me.
Fantastic, absolutely.
Right?
And
It was felt good.
Telling the dream, one of the best moments.
Yeah.
This panel of Nami, just
So wholesome, right?
wholesome. Yeah.
Wait, is this the one where she got like she got Sharky with Luffy, right?
No, that's that.
Was that the other one?
That's the other one.
That's the other one. Well, I loved that too. That was one of my favorite moments of 2022. It made me teary-eyed seeing Nami yell at Luffy for a decision. I mean, I was like, oh, like love that interaction.
This is the Leloucia chapter. Never existed. Automatic SS.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. What a moment.
We had Amigasa chapter. Chopper. Barely. Tama gave me this hat to shield me from the snow. Barely. I was so upset when the official didn't keep that. Then, you know what happens at the end of this chapter? Bam. Goat.
Yeah. That's a great chapter too.
This chapter for me beats 1059.
Wow. You know, I respect that. Because it is a great chapter, because you actually see the crew all together and working as a team together and talking, and you love to see it after they've been separated so many times.
Verily.
Great.
All right, so Egghead, Island of the Future. We got the shark. This is the one where it ends with Lilith. We get introduced to Doll. There's a lot of sword agenda here. We find out that Helmeppo and is sword. We learn who Hiyabari is, Prince. There's all of this spiciness that everybody, couldn't get over.
Yeah, with the Bonnie spiciness. But just, like, it was a really good introduction to Egghead in general, too. Like, it got me so excited for this arc. Oh, yeah, and we met, yep.
But this is not a SS chapter.
No, it's not, but it's a good one.
It's solid. It's a setup. It's a setup.
Yeah.
It's
like an A or a B. A, I would say A.
Yeah, it's like an A.
I'd put an A.
Adventure in the Land of Science. This is where we explore a little bit.
Oh, but that has a good panel up there. Whoa. There, yeah.
Oh, the Robin
one.
Oh,
the Robin one was so cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so cool. Robin and Zoro, like, looking like they're about to take them on. Like, they just look so, like, just badassery between them. Love that.
Getting that recognition right there.
Yeah, I loved that. I loved that part. That was so good.
Then we meet Atlas. We learn that Cypher Pull's on the way. This chapter's like a B.
Yeah. I'd say so.
It's like the top of B. 1063. We get the good drip for these guys. We've got Robo Kuma. Bonnie stuff. We've got female law.
Oh yeah. I put points for female law. I love female law, so love that. I thought that was wonderful, because Law is like, his personality is one of the. I was saying this to Randy in the kitchen. The reason why it's so funny to me is because he is like one of the most masculine personality characters in the entire series, in my opinion. Like, he is just super masculine, like, just, and it's just funny. So feminine all of a sudden, but he's so masculine in his energy, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone. It might make sense to a couple of you.
Conrad said, "Chonkless teach chonkless." He said if he was younger, that would be his yearbook quote.
But yeah, I love
Sake in the chat. What's up? So we had all of this Blackbeard Law interaction. So I'm gonna put this particular chapter in.
Wait, Femme Law is a Dom leaves. I agree. You know,
1063 is like an S chapter for me.
It was so masculine. Bart just says so masculine with a smiley face. You get it, Chrissy. I don't know. I just want to make sure you get it. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. Sorry, keep going, Rand.
All right. So then we had the actual fighting going on here. This was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
This was phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
We had Chachi showing out. We had Pudding.
Mm-hmm. We got the confirmation. I mean, that's pretty much confirmation that Big Mom's dead, right? I mean, that's what I got from the chapter. Or is it not confirmed?
I don't think so.
Are we still, like, questioning that? I feel like
I'm still kind of questioning. So this is where it loses, like, points for me. Like, this chapter would be, like, automatic SS If it wasn't for just this.
No. You got to go down to like the hairy.
It's everything. It's everything.
Yeah.
What are those?
The boots and the short combo. You know.
What is this? What is this?
I don't know. It's
I don't know what I expected.
not great. It's just, I actually am not the biggest fan of most people's drip in this arc, except for I like Bonnie's drip. I think it's great. I think it's fabulous on her. But everyone else, not really a fan.
But this chapter is still really good nonetheless.
I would say it's a S, yeah, because of the fighting.
Yeah.
What are we on? We're on what? Which one? 160.
1065.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So this is the fight against Seraphim Jimbei.
Yeah, this one was this was alright. This wasn't great. It was good. It was good, but like, you know.
Look, bro, he's got the heat on feet, bro.
Yeah, with the shorts.
We met all the other Vegapunks, and we got the confirmation that the robot, well, not confirmation, but we got the reveal of the robot.
Yeah.
This one was good.
I'd say it's a B. I think it's a B.
All right.
I think it was one of the weakest chapters of Egghead, in my opinion. But
Mint Chocolate said, "Hey Randy, congrats on hosting the Reverie this year.
Savage.
Do you think Emu is Impel down?"
Wow. Oh, that's some math right there. That's Impel. Emu Pel. Maybe that's why Oda kept him around. He is immortal on purpose.
I mean, I do have to.
That's pretty great, actually.
I gotta give you that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Bar saying, "Time to make a video." It's good. It's good. It's good. It's interesting.
All right, 1066. This was a phenomenal chapter.
Good. Oh, this chapter. Oh my god. This one is competing for me with 1059. For me. This, like, probably for me the most emotional chapter of the year. Like, I cried during this one.
Automatic SS.
Yeah.
Does not beat Cross Guild for me,
Mm-mm.
but it will. It does beat the others. This one is sensational.
It's really good.
This is one of those chapters that just makes you think of Oda, and you just go,
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
we finally got, some lore and everything.
Oh my God, like,
Yeah,
can we
I
talk
said-
about
my-
like the
my notes
political and
say,
economic state of the
Will
world right
Bahar,
now?
love this. Robin crying. Saul is alive. And the backstory with Dragon and Vegapunk. And the start of the Revolutionary Army. It's just
It's
so good. It's one of the most well done emotional moments of the series, I would say.
yes. Yep.
I would say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This was me learning that Saul was
Robin
alive.
bias. Chin, you know I have the Robin bias. Always. She's my top 3, okay? She's top 3 Straw Hats. Of course, I'm always gonna have bias when it comes to Robin.
Saul Return is just it's so good. It works so well. Anybody that doesn't like it, is wrong.
It's one of the only times in One Piece that I was excited. One of the only times I was excited that someone was not dead. You know, like where I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That's good. That makes sense.
1067. Learned about the robot. Vegapunk joins the crew. And Kuma's on the move.
Yeah. Alright.
It's a good chapter.
It was solid.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to follow up the one behind it, but we still learned some things. It's still like a... It's like an A.
It's like an A, yeah. I mean, it's hard because pretty much every chapter in Egghead has been
so good
and so phenomenal. It's gonna go down, I think, you know, because I feel like we're at the end of it. It's still gonna go down as one of the best arcs.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be the way like people regard the archipelago.
Yeah, like
short but just
nonstop good. Yeah, no, I did want Kinemon to stay dead. I really did because I thought it was phenomenal that supposed death. I was very, very upset that he was not dead. You know.
This chapter, on the other hand, is probably like a B.
Which one was that? 1068.
Yeah, 1068.
Yeah.
The cipher pole pulls up and.
It's okay.
Yeah. This one, on the other hand.
Oh yeah.
We got Awakened Lucci.
Oh yeah, we got Man Cheetah.
We got the lore.
Yep. You just get them when I Man Cheetah.
You want to do something with this?
Can I just?
Hey, I'm a man cheetah.
Can I just say I did come up with that opening. Just want to say because I'm a huge Always Sunny fan, and I did, and like when I was reading it, I saw Frank Reynolds in my head saying, "I'm a man cheetah." Rawr.
You want to do something with this?
Do something. I awakened. Okay, that's Always Sunny.
Yeah, so this is a S.
Yeah, S for Man Cheetah for sure.
And
and
then we got 1070. Most powerful beings. Okay.
Yeah.
Luffy and Lucci fighting. Seraphim. We got the Cypher Pedophile Zero guys here.
Yeah. Oh, but you have this panel.
We have goggles.
You had the
Goggle
goggles.
Luffy.
I love the goggle Luffy.
Yeah.
So cute. Love it. It's so adorable. It reminds me of something, and I don't know what it is.
Kizaru and Egghead.
Another one.
$10.70 is... It's an A.
Yeah.
And then we have to put... 1044 would be SS.
Yeah.
And...
Was there anything you want to move? Is that what you're trying to figure out?
Yeah, well, I wanted to make sure I only had 5 in the top.
Okay, you wanted to do... Oh, we have 6. Oh, we have to remove 1? Oh, gosh.
No, I have 5. I have 5 now.
Oh, it is 5. Okay. For
Yep.
some reason I thought it was 6. My God. You know, 1, 2, 3. Quick math. What do you always...
2 plus 2
There
is
it is.
4. Minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths.
No, Randy's always saying that to me now. Oh my god.
So,
Hmm.
I can take the parchment off now.
Oh, that's what it is, Lucy B. Chrissy, Bugs Bunny had goggles on many times. That's what it is. I watched Bugs Bunny all the time as a kid. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I was like, I have seen this before. Where is this from?
No.
Okay.
Ren said, I actually don't mind the Saul fake out. I think it was done really well. That said, because of all the previous fake outs, it did have a weaker impact than it could have. I still love it for Robin. I think it had an amazing impact for me, just because there's a lot of narrative implications. So it's just, I'm able to separate it.
That's so
And I'm happy that I'm able to.
It was
You
just,
want to say reverse third trimester?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Let's see. Luffy's giant head trying to eat Lucci is one of the scariest images I've seen all year, said Jamil. It was a good one. Definitely a good one there. So, top 5 chapters of the year. Top 5. Top 5 is...
Wait, in this order? Are we keeping in this order? Have we decided on this order?
I've decided on this order.
What about me?
You can have your top 5.
Isn't this a democracy?
You can have your own top 5.
Okay, I'll have my own top 5. I'm gonna write it down. Wait, hold on. Let me get my pen. Okay, what's your top 5? Go ahead. Hyena, no. Bleach is not better than One Piece, but Bleach is up there for me. A One Piece beats Bleached for me. It does.
So, number 5, 1059. This is Boa versus Blackbeard, Kobe incident, everything like that. The reason it's in 5th place for me is because of all of the stuff that's jammed into the first 2 pages with Marco and Yamato. Then we have 1044, which I almost want to pair it with like 1043 at the same time because it's so combined. 1043 was the best community moment, and we were talking about it earlier. Leaning Legend, all of that.
Yeah.
So with that, I feel like I do have to take 1043 and like move that to the top of S.
Yeah, because I mean that's the one where like Dripper Scarfino gets like KO'd.
Yeah.
Which was a crazy moment.
Yeah, and now we know he's alive.
Yeah. But what a moment, right?
Yeah.
That was such a funny moment.
Then we have 1060, which is Leloucia and Luffy's dream in number 3. Number 2, 1066. Saul, Robin, lore piece from Shaka, the dragon flashback, learning about the books. Like, insane. And if I wasn't such a Crocodile stan, it would be the top chapter of the year for me. 1058, Cross Guild, Buggy, Mr. 3, Mihawk, the bounties of the Straw Hats. I love bounty chapters. I just love them. I love them. It's not about like scaling or anything like that. I just really like them. And 1058 was my favorite chapter. Yep. And Chrissy, what were yours?
Okay, so mine are like the same, just reversed. And I even looked at some of the other ones and thought maybe the other ones would be in my top 5, but no. We have the same top 5, just a little bit different. My number 1, and I stand by this, is 1059. Because I think it's just phenomenal. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why I think it's 1059 for me. It's 1059 because I was just so impressed that Oda was able to fit so much inside of a chapter. I mean, of course, I know the Yamato thing. Okay, I mean, it sucks, but regardless, everything else I feel makes up for it. And the fact that he was able to fit so many different characters, so many reveals, the pacing of the chapter, the oh my godness of the chapter. I think it was, for me, the most exciting one. Also, I'm a little bit biased because, you know, I love Boa, so I was very excited to see Boa again. And I was excited to see Blackbeard again, too. I mean, like, I was hyped for that as well.
Yeah.
Yep. And then my number 2 is actually 1066, for sure. Because 2 things happened. One, it was a very important Robin chapter. And the most emotional chapter, I would say. One of the most emotional chapters, probably, of the entirety of One Piece. And in a positive way, in a happy way, a happy cry way. Same. Oh. 1057, top chapter for Chrissy. Such a good chapter. So good. So good. Okay. Yeah, so 1066, and just everything with Dragon. I love when Dragon shows up too, you know? I love Dragon. Here we go. So, love that. 1058, my number 3. Love all the cross guild stuff. Super amazing. The chapter's great. 1044, love Luffy going bananas. It's great. And then 1060 would be my number 5. So it's 1059, 1066, 1058, 1044, and ending with 1060. Top 5. So, yeah. Similar reasons though, but yeah, I don't know. I should know that I would have made my number 1 anything that Blackbeard first appears. Because man, I get so happy. I'm like, whoa, here comes trouble.
But not only that, you're a Boa stan too.
Yeah. And Blackbeard, I believe, is my favorite villain. I would say, yeah. I think he's my favorite because he's the one that I get chills every time he shows up. I'm like, oh, I get nervous. I'm nervous when I see Blackbeard show up. I know he's gonna, like, he's about to wreck shit, you know? Like, nothing's good when Blackbeard shows up. That's all I'm saying, you know? Wait, what? Chrissy loves Dragon? I actually do. I like Dragon. I don't know, there's something about him. The mystery of Dragon I really like. There's this mystery about him that's just, I'm so interested. And actually, me and Randy were talking about this, like, last week, about the whole, like, I'm interested in the whole lineage of the monkeys with Garp and Dragon and his connection with Luffy and all about their inherited will, sins of the father, generational trauma, all of that. I feel like Oda is exploring all of that. And I kind of like started talking about how, okay, one of my, like, some of the theories I was coming up with in my head about Garp and why, and Dragon's relationship, what their relationship is like, and why Dragon is also not a Marine. And I was like, what if Garp, right, is in sword, head of sword, like Randy's theory, right? And Dragon, like, was in sword to begin with, but sword is like undercover, trying to dismantle bad things within the world government and the Celestial Dragons. And for Dragon, it's like not enough. Like, Dragon wants to, like, take him head on. And that's where Luffy gets that, I don't really care what I have to do with the Celestial Dragon, I'm gonna punch him in the face mentality, is literally from his father Dragon. Like, that's what he gets from Dragon. I don't know. That's why I just, you know, I get so excited when I see Dragon. Because I like that, like, whole lineage and I don't know, how they all deal with problems and everything, you know, inherited will, and like I said, like, sins of the father and all that stuff. Chrissy, how strong do you think Dragon is? I don't think it's important how strong he is. I think he's more of, like, he's just a really strong leader. That's what it seems like to me. Like, that's where Luffy gets his leadership qualities, is from his father. His, like, I just gotta go and do it, and I don't care what anyone thinks. Like, I just have to do what's right. I don't care about the consequences. I feel like that's very much Dragon.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters if he's strong or not. I mean, he will be, but it's just if it turned out that he was just like a really amazing tactician, like that's great in its own way. So he's never been the strongest man in the world. He's just the most dangerous man in the world because he's able to like pull people into his operation.
Yeah, he's able to get people to work for him in a way that Luffy just has that natural ability, probably through hockey and inherited will and everything, to get people on his side. Very easily. Even Marines. Really think about it. Like, look at his relationship with, like, Smoker and Dashigi. Like, he's just able to win them over. And he, right? Like, he kind of won them over. It's kind of amazing. But, yeah.
And we're only going to see more of that.
Virgo's here.
Hey, my guy.
Hello. So, yeah. Dragon is probably just above Roger. You think? I don't know. I don't know if he's like gonna turn out to be.
I don't even think that he needs to be, because I honestly, I would love it if it actually did skip a generation and it's like Garp is just insanely strong and Luffy's insanely strong and then Dragon is just insanely smart.
Yes, and or just is insanely like such a go-getter. Because I mean, maybe that's why Garp was throwing Luffy and Ace and everyone into the freaking jungle. He was like, well, maybe I should have thrown Dragon in the jungle.
Well, I also still think that the reason he threw Luffy into the jungle is because he knew how coveted his fruit was, and he wanted to hide him until he knew how to use it a little more. Something along those lines.
Oh my god. Virgo, thank you. Tell your girlfriend thank you. I actually just got my hair done yesterday. So my girlfriend says Chrissy has very nice hair.
Hey.
Thank you. No way does Dragon not have hands. I'm not saying he doesn't have hands. We're not saying he has hands. I just don't know if he has like the most powerful hands in the world. We don't know that, you know, because it's not. But at the same time, though, like when he arrived back in Loketown, like I do feel like there was a sense of like, oh shit, Dragon's here too.
I'll just unbox this.
The way that there is when like Shanks shows up. Like, wait, what's this?
Hamlet.
Oh no. Oh hey Gio, what's up?
And that to the shelf.
Margo says, I told you we were talking about One Piece. This is what she focuses on. It's okay.
Let's see. Besides, Dragon wouldn't have this many powerful people around him looking to him, and no one else does. Yeah. Third Eye Guy. I kind of prefer Dragon being a strategic mastermind, commanding the Revolution Army with a terrifying efficiency. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like Kobe at the end of Film Red with everybody. Like, I'd be fine with Dragon just hanging out in the back, like, sending everybody across. Be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hamlet. It finally, Fortrix will be coming soon.
Say that's
but
a
we got
nasty figure, Randy.
The real Kieran, yeah.
Those beef pirate designs are hilarious.
Oh yeah.
They're so good.
Oh yeah.
My favorite forever is Wayne D. Bruce's Batman. That's my favorite.
Well, we've got the Wayne D. Bruce on the shelf. We've got Batman at home.
I'll never forget watching the anime with you and cracking up. We were watching that. I remember that. That is ingrained in my memory of us watching it and like howling.
It's like, what is going on here? How is he giving them the business right now? What is going on?
Like Zoro and Luffy were there, and they were like, "Oh,
they were
man,
sweating over Batman."
We should be talking about how strong Dragon is. Let's talk about how strong Batman is. Wayne D. Bruce, like.
You want Batman? We've got Batman at home. That's the Batman you have at home. Sites 318, member for 14 months. Said, damn, 14 months is crazy. Shout out to the crew. Shout out to the crew.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
Thank you.
Reminder, we got the Reverie coming up
Yes.
January 15th, 2023.
Come with me if you want to live.
Oh,
Yes,
you put it up there. Wow. I will make sure that
How many times have I reread the story? Too many. More times than I've rewatched it, that's for sure.
yes.
Although I would say I've rewatched everything pre-Water 7 a lot.
Yeah.
Like in the early 2000s and everything like that, and especially when I was working at Kaizoku Fan Subs, like I had to rewatch those episodes a lot to like get those the subs correct and everything like that. So like I've seen those episodes.
And me personally, I have also rewatched those episodes a lot as well. I just have because we were showing Mars, and Mars loves Water 7, just to let you guys know. Like that, he loves the opening to Water 7. Like
As he should, because it's the best opening.
is it the best? And he loves Luffy. My goodness, he loves Luffy. I had the shirt with Luffy on it, and he just stops what he's doing. He's just like, he loves Luffy, which is adorable, and he likes Chopper too. He's 2, so I'm trying to think who else he likes. He likes Frankie too. He likes Frankie. Yeah.
Virgo said, Randy, I'm gonna need you to not host the 12-hour reverie. It's okay, bro. You're gonna be asleep after the first hour. What you talking about?
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure we could do it. I think because we're first off, Randy's first time he was at a reverie, you were on it the whole time, right? You were there.
I took like a half-hour break
yeah.
to eat, and then I went right back in.
I'm gonna make snacks. I'm gonna have snacks all day. You're just gonna randomly see Randy with like a hummus plate.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be Morgan.
Yeah, he's gonna be Morgan.
It's Morgan time.
Yeah, and then when you need a break, I'll come in and I'll just sit there like we'll put the question. You can go go whatever, or we'll have Chairpiece host the reverie too. We got Chairpiece.
We do
Good
that, yeah.
We got Chairpiece. We could do this, Yeah. We can also put where's the Morge plushie, like from his reverie when he just would put during the commercial break. Just put him in the chair.
Just prop him up.
We do have the Morge plushie here too. So yeah. So yeah. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I saw what happened to Roger. Not happy about it.
Yeah.
It's but they should be able to get all of his stuff back. It's just when.
Randy gets mac and cheese snacks. So you can just watch Randy just make a face the entire time. I'm making a face at you. I'm making a face at the cheese. I'm not gonna do cheese snack.
Yeah, no, that's
no, I will not.
Nobody wants to see me get sick on stream.
No. What is that? When Randy needs it.
This is when Chrissy brings that in here.
No! God! No! God, please,
Promise
no!
I will not.
No!
I will not. It will be fine. I'll make stuff that's like not too messy and stuff. I'll make like a good an Italian pasta salad. That's a good.
Yeah.
Good one.
For those who didn't see what happened to Roger, he got hacked. Someone changed his page to Tesla. And then started playing some sort of video of Elon Musk live or something. I don't know. Mr. Hyena, how will you keep Reverie on track with people like Tekking on stream and others? Well, considering it's the 11th Reverie, people should know how to conduct themselves to a certain degree. I mean, most of the people coming into the Reverie are probably used to talking only to a camera or to themselves, but we all do collabs, so, it's just, there's going to be a lot of people taking turns, and, that's the reason why they're so long, because you gotta get your point in there.
I feel like everyone was pretty good, like the last couple of reveries too. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like everyone was pretty good. Everyone talked and had their turn, and you know, I think we're just gonna keep that up. And Randy, you know, Randy's gonna come up with great topics. That's what I'm excited to see what Randy comes up with. You're gonna come up with good topics. What? Give you a compliment. Pressure? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pressure you. You're gonna come up, I'm just saying, because you're smart. You're gonna come up with good topics.
Let's see.
Yeah, I agree, Chin. I thought JD did a great job. I thought Morge did a great job too. They all did a great job. You know, everyone did a great job. So it's just gonna be so much fun.
Virgo said he had someone donate $100 to him to eat spaghetti on stream. Did you follow through, or did you just let that?
Did you do it?
Yes, King Recon will be there.
Was the spaghetti good?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, member 13 months. Wow, 13 months. Congrats on Reverie 11. We're here, people. Just a little over a week away. Next Sunday.
Another
Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday? It's gonna be great. Great way to start off 2023, for sure.
Gio said, when will we know the special guest? When I decide to say.
Yep. Probably you just come through and you'll see.
Let's see. A chair piece intermission in the middle of the reverie. You know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Have we gone through with 2022's moments? So we talked about the chapters, but I mean, as far as like top moments, number one moment is Crocodile like just holding Buggy's head. I just love that panel.
So good.
We have, I mean, a lot of them are going to get pulled from, you know, the favorite chapters.
Yeah, like, I mean, obviously Gear 5.
Gear 5, but specifically the silhouette against the moon. Like,
yeah,
that's a great moment. The Cross Guild poster is a great moment.
You know what would be good, interesting? What about instead of top moments, top panels? Like top,
well, I guess that's
like,
kind of what I'm doing.
Panels,
that's basically where I'm going with this, because I'm thinking of the panels.
Yeah.
choking
Blackbeard boa. That might be my number one. That was like very cinematic, and everything around them too, just amazing.
Oh shit!
No, I'm not the special guest. I'm always around. The special guest is his wife.
Yeah. Conrad said, do we give Megumi Ishitani the respect she deserves for 1015? Phenomenal chapter. Sensational.
Gia's comment. Mars will sing We Are a Special Guest. From Mars. Oh my god. His little toddler talk. Oh my god. That would be very precious. Sorry, what were we saying?
Hidden Islands in the chat. He said the special guest is the guy Vegapunk called.
Hey, what's up?
Everybody, give a big shout out to Hidden Island. He'll be making his Reverie debut.
Yes, that's right. Oh my goodness. You excited? It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be great.
Let's see. Other favorite panels / moments. We got
Let me look at them.
just the, Lelucia.
That was crazy.
Robin realizing that Saul's alive.
Yep.
Um,
Oh, for me, Robin and Zoro like being like, yeah, we're
about
badass.
to take on Lilith. Yep.
Yeah, that pose.
The Sanji panel in
Mm,
1046 with Chuji on his shoulder.
Look at that.
Chuji on Sanji's shoulder in 1046.
Yep. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I love that. Love that. That was amazing.
He said that he's deciding on which meme shirt to wear.
Just dress up as an admiral again. That was amazing. That was amazing.
I told him to grab the donuts on his way to the con. And
So
he
good.
pulled up with the donuts.
So good.
Started handing them out to people.
Yep.
You love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Later, Virgo. I'll see you next week, man.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything
Geo
else.
Zoropack was 2021, bro. Yeah.
But it lives on.
Who's more likely to appear in the next chapter, Saul or Scopper Gabon as the man marked by flames? Well, Saul is the man marked by flames. It is
Yeah.
not going to be Gabon. People have been saying that Gabon could be the person that Vegapunk called, and I think not. If it is, it ties parallels to the archipelago, but it has no narrative relevance so far. So it's just to be cool.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna add to panels the reveal of Vegapunk. The real one. That was also, I don't know if you said that, but that's also one of them. I had to put that out there.
That
Sorry.
is
Such a good, oh my god. Yes,
Yeah.
very good.
Those those donuts went faster than I thought, so it did. Well, you had so many aces.
Yeah.
Wrench Dodger said S-Hawk cutting the mountain. Yeah, and I liked what sorry, I forget who said it, but like that his fruit could be Mach Weiss's fruit, and the reason why he was so strong isn't the muscle memory, but that he's using the Tun fruit to infused into his slashes, which was interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Hilo said Femlaw. The Shachi moment where he stops the Doc Q bombs, apple bombs. Sorry, wasn't really familiar with his game. Emil said Zoro waking up for Kaku. Well, that's a moment that we need to discuss next year, because that's the first chapter of 23, so we're not really talking about 10. 71 in terms of official, like, things for this, Mr. Venator 86 rejoins the channel. Appreciate you, my guy.
Thank you. Yeah, all Bonnie chapters. I agree, Chin. Bonnie was just, oh my gosh, she was great. I love that Bonnie is hanging out. It's just great.
Dripper's little hat tip. Love that.
That's a good
Dripper coming in and being the, with the RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The Drake and Dripper conversation about agency, where he's like, I wish that I could be as free as you are, which led to the theories about Cypherpole being slaves.
Oh, how about Wi-Fi hockey? Where did that rank? Where did we put that one? Because I said to go a little bit lower. I think we ranked it at A or S, right?
Yeah, it might have been in the middle of S or top of A.
Yeah.
Oh, Milo said, wait, list your top 5 W's. I mean, is that for me to list or is that for you guys to list? But,
Yeah, you had a few. You had a lot of them. Well, I think Kid going to Elbath is a recent and huge W.
yeah, but that'll be for next year. That's in the conversation for next year. I mean,
Because it's officially dropped. Yeah. Okay.
Kurozumi Tama, sure. Sukiyaki is Hitetsu.
Yeah, that one was pretty. That's a big one.
Yeah.
It's like
Parrot's not going to join.
yeah, that's one. That's one.
Let's see. Hidden said he shot out of his chair that chapter. Oh yeah, that was a great moment in 2022 also. The Sukiyaki reveal.
Yeah.
Chin said for 2021 it was the Usopp Dango stars. I did did want that. Yep. Cobra was a big one. You know, been saying Cobra was going to die for a long time. Like immediately after, you know, the chapter came out about.
Oh, Emil, sorry. Carrot.
Sorry, Emil.
Sorry, Emil, sorry.
Giant Luffy, saying that for years since Gear 3rd.
Yeah.
Said that I want a giant Luffy.
Mm-hmm.
Ashura Doji's death. That was a huge W because there were a lot of people that were fighting me on that. Crocodile being in the billions was one of my favorite W's. Like just intrinsically, like because it was just people were laughing about that. Like Crocodile, no way he'll be in the billions when he gets a bounty. And I was like, nah. When we get these Warlord bounties, when we get these other bounties, I said Crocodile's gonna be in the billies, and he was, 1.9 something. So that was one of my favorites. Green Bull being bad.
Thinking there's a lot. That's why I was just looking at the chapters. Like I'm trying to remember. That's what I'm looking down at. I'm like,
that Hiyori would have some sort of an interaction with Orochi. I wanted her to beat him, but it was like a half W because she did do the Sea Stone Nail. She did have like an interaction with him, which was good. I might be forgetting some, but I think we hit like a lot of the big ones. Most of the other ones were
baby W's?
Yeah, like baby W's. Like this is what's going to happen in the next chapter, and then
lowercase W's.
Yeah.
Lowercase W's. Still a W, but lowercase.
Doran said not exploring under Wano is an L. Yes, it is. I did want that to happen, and that didn't happen.
But it could be happening right now because, Yamato is maybe exploring it. Just wait. We're just not seeing it. So.
Yeah. Kokeshi doll connection with Sukiyaki. Yep.
ZKK not happening is a W, but ZKK is happening. But it's not what we thought the last K would be.
Might be Kaku or Kizaru now.
Yeah, it could be that.
Another one was that the reason Momo's fruit is a failure is because it's pink. Saying that for an immensely long time.
That's a very specific W too.
I said that. I'm pretty sure I said that right after. I think it was either 1003 or 1007, somewhere around there when Tripper called it a failure. I was like, oh, it's probably just a failure because it's pink. And then, then it got, that confirmed. That was like, I like the W's when they stretch over, a year or longer and all of that. What about Ryukyu being evil? A lot of people wanted him to show up and like be a secret good guy. But I was like, no, this dude is totally gonna remain bad. And then it, turns out he's a simp for Sakazuki. So did I ever theorize Saul being alive? Never. Nope. Not even gonna sit here and pretend that I ever mentioned that. But if I had like actually just, I feel like if I thought about it more and like reread that with with a lens focused on Saul, I may have come to that, but I was so surprised, and I was happy that I was surprised, and that's what I want. I want Oda to surprise me, and he pulled up like
Surprise, motherfucker.
and I loved it. But at the same time, when I thought about, when I went back to, Ice Time Capsule and everything like that, this was me.
Yeah, no. I was actually gonna say that. It's like Oda's amazing at being able to do like amazing reveals like that, but you feel like that when you do. You're like, oh my god, it was like right in front of us. Oh my god, like it makes so much sense. How did I? Wow,
Yeah.
Just shows how good of a writer he is. It's amazing because him being frozen is such a like. A duh.
Right. With all of that fire around him, it would melt the ice. Yeah, exactly.
It's such a duh. It's like a duh. It's a duh view.
Yep.
Almost a duh view.
And then Yumil said, remember Green Bull being Zoro's dad? Yeah, I did not like that theory at all. So I was completely against that. So that was another W where I was like, this dude has no connection to Wano at all.
Is it because his name was Green Bull?
Yeah, because it was because they thought that Ushimaru, he had like bulls on his jacket and everything, and Ushi means bull, and
maybe they're setting
he looked like Zoro.
Well,
that guy.
Is he like done or no? Green Bull, I can't remember. Is he like?
He'll be back.
He'll be back, right? So maybe like they're setting up a future fight.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna fight Sanji and not Zoro.
Oh, because of the flames? Isn't that going to be an easy fight?
Well, he says that he has a protection against fire. So Sanji's going to have to figure out how to get his flames, his flames now with the Ifrit, that could burn him maybe. But
yeah.
I just think that Sanji needs to fight a moss head, and it would be
him getting it out.
It's almost too obvious for Sanji to fight Kizaru, who would be like the speed feat, and then for Zoro to fight Green Bull, who has a sword. Because it's like, while it does still work that way, it almost is a way for Oda to use both of them as opposites, to where Zoro would beat someone that is kind of similar to Sanji, and Sanji would beat someone that's kind of similar to Zoro. So I like that better. And then with everything that happened at the archipelago with Zoro and Kizaru, I would prefer to have that as like a revenge fight.
Mm-hmm.
And Kizaru is like the second in command to Sakazuki, so why would Sanji fight Kizaru? Because then it puts Sanji at the level of being the number 2 in the crew. And Oda's never going to do that either.
It's got to be Zoro versus Kizaru. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. I agree with that, actually. And that's a fight I want to see.
But a lot of people are stuck on the idea that that Fujitora is going to be, like a fight. And I just do not see that at all. I see him turning and against the government.
Yeah, I don't think they set him up with, because if you think about the last time, well, like the last big moment of Fujitora, not like, checking in with him, but like him, you know, bringing those meteors down and everything. It was such a like a moment of like, I'm not going to do exactly what the world government tells me to do. So I just feel it would be weird if there was a fight. And if there's going to be a fight with him, I feel like it's going to be maybe not a Straw Hat or probably someone else.
Mila said, what did I theorize the SSG would be? Kind of what we got. I said that they would be either Marines or clones that would be good smiles that would have devil fruits of, you know, and like copies of different devil fruits. So, you know, kind of vague, but still sort of on the same line. What we ended up getting were, you know, warlord clones with cloned devil fruits of what the warlords have, or things like that.
Well, I know you're saying, yeah, is Fujitora swordsman more suitable for Zoro as an opponent? The only issue with that is, like, I feel like the most interesting fights are ones where it's not perfectly lined up, like with a swordsman versus a swordsman. It's more interesting, like what Randy is saying, when someone is challenged with someone that's going to make them better at the end of the fight, and is actually someone that's like, ooh, this is a tough person to be against for this character. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they have, you know, you know what it reminds me of? It's like when how like in Skypiea they made sure that like Luffy fights Enel at the end. Like he is not, there's no like crocodile moment where like, you know, Luffy's beat by Enel, because you know that his devil fruit is like Pokemon gonna trump Enel's devil fruit. You know what I mean? Like rubber beats electricity. So it's like they put Luffy in a snake. Cause, you know, like if he was not in a snake, the arc would have been over. So, you know, it's like Zoro is a great swordsman, and the best people that he's going to be against is people that are going to probably not have a sword, except for Mihawk. That's like, you know, but he's a great swordsman. You know, that's just my, maybe Brook has a sword. Maybe that's kind of challenging for Brook. I don't know, but.
Am I going to use Gomu Gomu no Reach on the stream deck during the Reverie? I will have the stream deck for the Reverie. It's gonna add excitement to it. Daxhawk, I said, I'm still holding out hope that Green Bull was the best bounty hunter in the world before he was drafted to the Marines. I loved when Parvision brought that up to me, and if he was, then yes, Zoro versus Green Bull all day. But if he's not, then I want Sanji versus Green Bull. But bounty hunter versus bounty hunter would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
When will the Slavic Reverie begin, Randy? I'm not even Slavic, guys.
Yeah.
Right
You
there.
think Randy is?
Well, at the Reverie, there was like a joke at the beginning. They like called me the Slavage. Said I was Slavic. I'm like,
not even a bit. He even did like the DNA thing. There's not even a drop of it. Right? You did the ancestor. Like, no.
Nope.
No. It's okay. It's like the whole thing. Like, no one knows I'm part Mexican. It's like everyone just, you know, because I have Irish features, so I just look like super Irish. I am Irish. I am super Irish, but
yeah.
So.
And so am I, but I also have ties to Barbados and Puerto Rico.
Yeah, exactly. It's like.
So, Emil said, a moment of silence for the characters we lost.
The arms of an angel far away. Jeff and the Straw Hat. Oh man, I'm trying to think of everyone we lost. Let's say Kaido. I think Big Mom. I think Big Mom's gone. I feel it. I feel like she's gone. Maybe she's not. She's probably not.
She's not gone.
She's not gone.
Big Mom will be back.
Wait, wasn't she in Film Red though? Oh,
Yes.
but Film Red takes place
in a weird timeline. Yep.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Wait. No. Wait. Because can I say Film Red spoilers on here? Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Luffy goes Gear 5, right? Gear 5, right? In the movie.
Yeah.
And that it happens after Big Mom gets KO'd. So is that like confirmation by Oda? Like, don't worry, she's alive. What?
So the way it was explained is that Film Red takes place in this like weird timeline of after Jimbei joined, right before the war on Onigashima.
But Luffy goes Gear 5th though.
Right. But I think what they were trying to say, and of course it was added after the fact as like a little wink. It was never in the original plans, but it was just for a second because he was in an imaginary world.
Oh, okay. So they got around it somehow. I just didn't know if that was supposed to be like a...
But here's the thing, if Big Mom is alive and not even hurt in a bit, like not missing a limb, missing an eye, scarred by any means, then we could put it after.
I'm going to call it right now. I don't know if anyone's called it before, but I'm calling it right now. Let it be known. If we see Big Mom again, you know what's going to happen, right? It's going to be Big Mom Amnesia Part 2. And she's just going to stay like that. And she's just going to be like super nice. Like somehow being that volcano like melted her brain. She's back to amnesia.
Just Olin forever.
Yeah, just Olin. She's going to be Olin. And she's going to be like, you're going to see Big Mom like at the end of the story in an epilogue. And she's just like working in a village somewhere. And she's just hanging out with everybody. Like that's probably... Well, she just doesn't even remember who she was.
Brandon said, I remember when ZKK died. Jay did an entire stream dedicated to a funeral for the theory. Bro was so savage. I love that. That is a top moment of 2022 for sure. That was a phenomenal moment. It needed to happen too.
Will you show your DNA test in a video? I don't know if that's a good idea. Randy goes through his family tree.
Let's see.
Lynn.
Yeah, that's right. His bounty is also 1.5 billion, and he's still only called the 5th emperor. At the end of Wano, he's an emperor, so that's another reason why it could never fit after Wano. Also, yeah.
Dan, she could be on Elbaf. I was just thinking that too, but she's like, I just can see her like working as a cook or something, and she's just like totally oblivious, and the giants are just like, shh.
She should pull up to Elbaf, and I'm gonna be putting out my kid video that I mentioned in the last analysis. Either today or tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, he's been working on it.
It's almost done.
Yeah.
And I do talk about Big Mom in it, so.
I gotta watch that one because I didn't do the rough of that one because we've been doing the trailer, so I gotta watch that. You're like, yeah, you do watch it.
I think you did.
Did I watch it?
You did the rough for that one.
Did I do the rough?
Yeah, you did a very one.
I guess
I added a bunch of other stuff to it.
I have. Oh no! Because you did that with ADR. That's why. You showed me. That's why. Okay. Wedding Cake 2.0 coming. Wedding Cake. Oh my god.
Yeah. So, let's see. I think we can probably start wrapping things up.
Yeah. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
All this wedding cake.
So let's talk about all of the things that are coming up. We're gonna do another rundown before we get out of here. First of all, thank you everybody for 2022.
Yes, thank you.
For 2021 and every year before that, and for the years that are, ahead of us here.
Yeah, thank you.
So We appreciate you guys. We're excited to bring you the Reverie on January 15th, 2023, 12 p.m. EST to who knows when. Certainly after Virgo has fallen asleep. And we're going to have the kid video. I am going to be working on a kind of like a reboot of the sword video. Because, you know, we made that when we were still in the 900s of chapters. You know, and the theory is as old as, you know, exactly as old as the word sword as an organization, you know, was created. Still get people that, you know, comment and accuse me of stealing it from Reddit when I'm the guy who put it on Reddit. But, you know, hey, that's just the internet.
I was there with Randy when he put it on Reddit. I remember. That was such a moment. I was like, you gotta put it on Reddit. I said,
it was like the first thing I did that ever went viral.
Yeah.
I was just like, whoa, like, look how many people are liking this.
Yeah, that was the era where I was just so addicted to Reddit too. That was like 2019, 2020, around that time. Yeah, I was like really very much addicted to Reddit. Not anymore, but yeah, and I was like, Randy, you gotta put it on Reddit. That's how I got into Artur too, actually, was Reddit. Because he's the king of the One Piece Reddit with all his guides. So yeah.
I'll mention the laws and sword theory, and now people will just be like, people have had that theory for years.
Oh yeah,
and
he
it's
saw
just like,
comments on
it was
that.
just like
funny.
Right, yeah. Because I'm the guy.
Yeah, you're the guy that was on Reddit, and then you made the video about it. Oh my god.
Yeah. But then people see the date on the video, and they're like, no, people had that theory beforehand. Right, me.
Yes, on Reddit.
Me.
Before you even had I think you didn't even have the channel yet, right? Or you just made it with the one pace?
And I was the one that said that sword was a GARP thing as well. And then that's going to be the W of 2023 for sure.
We have the receipts.
We have them.
We have so many receipts.
We got the receipts.
Yeah, we got the receipts.
Yeah. So Randy stealing theories from himself. That's some Inception stuff.
It is some Inception stuff. Wow. Jumping timelines, different Randys.
Oh.
Some Rick and Morty stuff right there.
Let's see. Monkey D. Charuto said, can I ask something? Does the One Piece guide still work because of the quality of arcs is 480p? So the guide still works. It needs to be updated because they've finished some things. I'm waiting for them to finish Barati because once they do that, then I can update everything and I can tell people that want to get into the series that you can literally go all the way almost to Alabasta without having to switch. I really don't like having to tell people like, okay, watch, you know, the first 19 episodes on One Piece, then for 8 episodes, go here, then come back. And it's like, no, I'm just waiting for them to finish Barati. But they're working on other things. Like, they're working on Alabasta. They're working on other arcs. And it's like, no, just make it easier for people to get into it first. But, you know, hey, they're not getting paid for any of it. So, and, you know, so it's just, when it gets done, it's done. Do we need to update it? Yes. Does the list work? Yes. The subs will not appear unless you're using VLC Player. You need to use VLC Player. When you use that and you open the files, then everything will appear and it will not be 480p. It will be 1080p or better.
There was a way too that made it really easy for me. I don't know, like if this helps anyone, but I'm not sure about on the new Xbox, but on the older Xbox, you can, when we had before, you can
well,
put
that was great because we were still able to stream. And when I made that video, it was before Toei cracked down on One Piece and made it so that there could be no streaming on their website anymore.
Yeah, because we used to just put it in the web browser on the Xbox.
So it's so much incredibly harder to like use One Piece now because you have to BitTorrent everything or go to like Zippy Share or something, and you have to deal with all these like crazy ads to get to the video.
It would be amazing if like one day like Toei actually came out too with like just like an official.
Yeah, it'll be like in 20 years though.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna call it something like, you know, cute, you know, like One Piece: The Final Journey, you know, something like that.
How do I handle the filler in the anime? Do I see them as potential clues to future events in the manga? I do not. The only filler that I saw recently that I really liked was when they expanded upon Kiku versus Kanjuro, because I feel like that's something that Oda probably would have done, but felt he didn't have time to do, and may have told someone like, "Hey, do this." But I don't know.
Yeah.
Conrad is right. He said, "Randy, come on, you have to be aware of the fact that people don't exist before they post a YouTube video." That's right. The Laws and Sword video published, and then I came into existence.
It's true.
That was my birthday.
Was it your birthday that you posted it? Oh, good. Sorry. Like, did you post it on your birthday? My goodness.
No. And yeah, let's see what else is on the way. I'm editing a video on Mads, talking about who I think the woman could be, the options there.
The Robin video.
Yeah, that one's kind of been on the burner since like 1066.
Yeah, that we've been having. We've had a lot of chapters in a row, I feel, too. Like, not a lot of break weeks, even with the holidays. I thought there was going to be more breaks, but they're really, it's been pretty much go, go, go. So, which is great.
But either way, I'm excited. What are my predictions for the next chapter? Well, I did do them in the analysis, so the last video I posted did have what I expect. I'm hoping for some Kobe news, but I think that 1072 is mostly going to be focused on trying to convince Bonnie not to kill Vegapunk, and probably some Zoro versus Kaku stuff.
That would be cool. I can't wait to see that. DKK.
Ajikez, a late arrival, but excited for you to host the Reverie. Appreciate you stopping in nonetheless. And yeah. Anything else, Chrissy?
No. I'm just, really happy and grateful for this year. I'm grateful for all of you. Seriously, so grateful for all of you. Like, I love being, it's like I'm not usually in this chair because I'm with the baby, but when I can come in, but being in the chat with you, all of you, every Friday is just so wonderful, and I look forward to it every Friday. It just always makes my week. So I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So thank you. Thank you for always coming and joining us and being part of our community. Like, I really appreciate all of you. Sorry, I get choked up,
All right, guys.
Okay.
2023, it's going to be our year. Year of Sword.
Yep.
Starting it off with a banger chapter. 1071 is a banger.
Yeah.
It's better than the start that we got to 22 with King of Hell. Savage. And then I think it's going to be the Year of Sword.
Yeah.
I think by the end of it, I think it may even be the Year of Elbaf.
Yeah.
All right. You hear that, Fable? Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot to look forward to this year.
Hopefully Vivian 2023 too.
I think so. I mean, gosh, she's gotta show up. She's gotta show up soon,
And show out.
We gotta know what happened to Vivi. Like, we gotta know. Yeah, I agree, Frank. I do think she's in Elbaf too. Yeah. I feel like I can sense that she's coming into the story soon. Yep.
Yep. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Friday. We're still gonna have a stream on Friday.
Yes.
I'm gonna stream One Piece Odyssey.
Yeah.
So the game's gonna be out. So I'm gonna do that. I would do it on Twitch, but I figure it's One Piece related. I'll just do it on YouTube. And we'll go through that. You guys want to come in and hang out, and we'll have the game up and go through that.
Get psyched for the Reverie. Reverie is, Sunday. That's Sunday, so it'll just be fun. We'll get to play some games and everything. And then it's gonna be great, Reverie 2023.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then that's coming out. Yeah. One Piece Odyssey is gonna be out, I think, that Thursday. Well, what is it? The 12th, I think the game comes out. So that's So it'll be out on the 12th. So then we'll be playing on Friday. Yep. We'll go through that.
All right.
All right, guys. Appreciate you stopping in. And that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Feeling the vibe.
Bye.
We do not have a chapter next week.
No, no chapter. Not until after the Reverie. And then we're going to get a chapter.
I've been swimming deep, deep. Savage.